LPT for first-time homeowners? My husband and I, late 20s, are about to buy our first home. We take care of basic things in our rental right now, like changing the air filter and doing lawn care. But what are some important things we should know about owning and caring for a house? For context, if this matters, it's a detached with a small fenced yard in Ontario, Canada. Find out where and how to shut off water, electric, and gas to your house. Change the locks combos. You never know who still has a copy of your key. Congrats, put aside some money every paycheck to prepare for repair costs. Don't skip the home inspection. Follow him around to learn everything you can. His list of suggested repairs should not become a to-do list that you hand to the seller. It is for you to decide if you're willing to take on those repairs. Pretty much the only deal breaker would be structural issues. Feel free to ask for a price reduction if there are costly issues, such as an HVAC unit that requires immediate replacement. Ask friends, family, and neighbors to recommend good, honest plumbers, electricians, tree crews, etc. It is better to have this info before you need it and not in an emergency. Don't sign up for entries for giveaways at home shows. It's a surefire way for a 3-hour-long Kirby vacuum demonstration. Get a home maintenance checklist from our home improvement or even a quality book from the library. It will list what to do by season and frequency. Like, now is the time to drain your outdoor plumbing. Review your home inspection from your purchase. Highlight the age of all your major appliances and potential repairs, then budget and plan. If your water heater or roof is at the end of its life, you should research roughly how much it costs to repair or replace. Buy an electric drill. Make sure you double-check all your downspout locations are directed away from your house. Water will find a way to destroy all parts of your house if not directed away from foundations or other areas. The freeze-thaw cycle is a hell of a destructive force. Since you said, about to buy, I will give you a piece of advice that might have changed whether or not I bought each of my last 3 houses. Be aware of where water goes. This can mean if it comes into the basement, where it goes once it hits the gutters, where it goes once it goes down the downspouts, or where it collects in your yard, especially if you're at a relatively low area in your neighborhood. Good luck, and I hope you get a place you love. $50 paycheck will do wonders in 20 years when you need a new roof, AC unit, or want to redo a kitchen. Don't join a warranty program like American Home Shield. They used to be decent, but now they're all scams instead. Try to keep some money or a credit card aside for repairs. Know where your laundry and furnace exhaust is, and make sure it's always cleared away in the winter. Also, know how to turn off water, and especially the outside water taps hose, as those can freeze and break if water going to them in the winter. Basically just a lot of winter stuff. Also, congrats. Go right now and get your amortization table. Look at it closely. You should notice that the overwhelming amount of payment is going to interest and that the principal amounts are small. What you do now is start paying extra principal payments only and knock some time off your note. Second good idea, if the mortgage company allows it, is splitting each full payment into weekly or bi-weekly payments. This actually peels interest off since it is calculated daily on the balance. Paying extra in the early years of a mortgage can save you big time. Keep a good relation with your dad. Dads seem to know all and everything about houses. Also, they own all those tools that you will need. Call your dad today just to say hi. If you have a water softener, you have to add salt pellets to it periodically. I wish somebody would have told me that sooner. Stick to LED bulbs to save on monthly electricity bills. If you want warmer yellowish light, make sure the bulb has low K numbers. If you like bluish or whitish light, have high K numbers. Regular light is in the middle. Look at the back of the bulb packaging and it'll have a scale. Find your paint match colors. It's nice to be able to fix existing places that had items hung on the wall. Get a good cordless drill with bits that can work in Allen wrench sockets. You can save a lot of time building furniture with these. Make sure to be on a low torque. Not sure if relevant in Canada, I'm sure it is, but after purchasing my first home in the States, I received a ton of spam mail. Things such as purchase XYZ insurance from us, you need to purchase the right to your land, records, etc. Some look legit with utility company letterheads or warnings in big red print, etc. They intend to scare you into thinking you need something or forgot something. And it'll only cost you $200 lol. Read the fine print. All the ones I received were scams. Buy a shop vac. You won't need it until you really need it, and then you'll be so thankful that you own one. Buy one now. Fire extinguisher, smoke CO2 alarm. Put those little covers over your outdoor faucets if the temperature falls below freezing. Staple a 6 ml plastic sheet, Lowe's, etc., maybe $5 underneath your kitchen and bathroom sinks. Water will get under there from faucets, rims, even items, and the stapled plastic sheet will prevent the water from wicking into and expanding the wood base sides. If you don't like the look the doors are closed all the time, then buy some sheets of the DIY tile, either small or large, set them on top of the plastic and grout them. It will look finished and maybe elegant, and the plastic still protects the cabinet woodwork. Adds years of problem-free, no cost maintenance to your home. With a mortgage loan in the US, if you put at least 20 down, mortgage insurance will not be required. Buy quality tools and clean them after every use. Use a broker to help you shop for insurance policies and power contracts. Just because a bank says you can afford to buy a home and approves a mortgage, it doesn't mean you can actually afford a home. Property taxes will go up. Insurance rates will go up. Utilities will go up. Machinery like lawnmowers need to be purchased and maintained. Maintenance services and/or materials are always more than you think they will be. Long story short, if you are used to just paying rent, it will take a lot more money than you think. The most underrated purchase I made for my old Ontario house was 10 outdoor garbage bins. I got them for yard waste but have used them for numerous projects and emergencies. Plant a tree today. Your future self will thank you. Live in it for a year before you take on any major projects. Also, once the sale goes through, it becomes public record. So expect all kinds of spam mail regarding your mortgage, etc. Try to make sure you have the money to replace AC, water heater, range, etc. They break when you least expect it. Absolutely make sure you know where and how to shut off the main supply of water, gas, electric. And buy a plunger and fire extinguishers. Change the anode rod in the water heater every 3-5 years. How do you heat? Check the oil tank if you have one and see what the level is. Look for a fuel supplier furnace service company now, before you need them. Do you have underground sprinklers? If so, you have to winterize them when it gets cold. This involves blowing all the water out of them with a compressor, otherwise water will freeze and burst the pipes. Clean the dryer vent in the wall. Not just the dryer. Keep a list of major items you own, including pictures and serial numbers for insurance purposes.